Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping safe. I thought as we can't meet up at the moment on a Mondays because of what's happening, I would do a few videos of different activities so you can try this at home with your family. Okay, so for this video we're going to make a birdhouse. I will have already posted up the measurements for the different sections that you would need for the back, the sides, the front, the bottom and the top. Because I had lots of pallets at work, I took some home and I have pulled them apart with some help from Jack, and I'm going to use a couple of the lengths of pallet to make this bird box with. So obviously you would need some wood, a pen, a hammer, a saw, drill and some nails and drill bits. Obviously you would need, if you're going to be cutting up the wood, you would need supervision of an adult or an adult to actually do the cutting of the wood up. Okay, I'm slightly cheating here because I've already marked up the wood, as you can see. So there's the that's the roof pit, the top, there's the front there, two sides, the bottom section, and that is the back. Later on you'll need to drill a few drainage holes in the bottom there and a hole in the front, which I will put up different sizes depending on which type of bird you'd like to attract. Obviously if you're picking up the wood from me, then they will already be pre-drilled. Okay, so here I've got pre-cut bits of wood. So we have the back, the front with the hole already cut in, bottom with some drainage holes, one of the sides, the top and the other side. Obviously there's a hammer, long nose pliers, because that means you can hold on to the nail without hitting your fingers and hit the nail in that way, so keeping your fingers out of the way and slightly safer. To help, because Jack's doing this for me, I've made up a little jig so that we can try and get this built without it going all over the place. Okay, so just put one of the sides up, make sure it's tucked neatly at the bottom like that. I will hold that and then just hit that nail in all the way. You might want the pliers for this, Jack. Grab it with the pliers. I've got the wood. You can hold it with both hands. Okay, so hold onto it like that with one hand, and then hit the nail nice and straight. And keep going until that nail is all the way into that wood.
I think I'm good now. Hold it with the pliers again. I'll hold it right.
Hold it with the pliers until it goes. Right. Okay, so we're going to put the side on. So off you go, Jack. I've already started the nail off, so get a good hit. Keep hitting it until it's all the way in. Keep going. It's all the way in. Let me hold the... Okay, so now we've got the first side on. What I should have said was that when you put the side on, it needs to be flush with the back part, like that. So don't stand it on top. Alright, so turn it round and then grab the other side piece, making sure that it slopes the right way, and it will just sit that down so that it's on its side, and then again a couple of nails top and bottom to secure that. Okay, so we've got both sides on. If for any reason the nail does stick out a little bit, just make sure you've bashed it into the wood, because they might go in slightly diagonal. I think my nails are slightly too long for this. Okay, so then we get the bottom piece. See, my helper again. Okay, and just stand it up in there. That's it, like so, in there. Perfect. Right. This might be slightly tricky if you haven't got any way of doing this, but hopefully if you've got an adult to help you, you can get somebody to hold the pieces while you hammer the rest of the bits in. And then what we need to do is put some more nails, one there and one there on either side, to keep that bottom piece in place. Okay, so I've put a couple of nails in the side. What we've done now is we've flipped it over, put the front underneath just to stop the bottom bit from moving, and then we can stick another nail in the back just to make sure that that bottom piece is fairly nice and secure. When you hit the nail, just try to get the nail to go as straight as you can. If it starts to bend, tap it back a little bit, other end.
Okay.
That's it, now just hit it straight. Perfect, and that should, if we take the front off for a minute, run it out, that should have gone in like that. Right, so now we've got the bottom nice and secure in there, then we put the front in. So the easiest thing to do is to lie it on its back again, and just put the front, slide it in, slot it on, whichever is easiest for you. Make sure that it's nice and snug in there, so that the top of the wood is in line there. It might stick out a little bit on the bottom, but that's fine. Okay, so then now because we've got the sides on, we can turn it on its side like that and hammer in some more nails. Right, okay, so we've got all the sides on. Next thing to do is to get the top and put the top on. Perfect, just like that. Hopefully it will stick out a little bit to give a little bit of protection for the sides. Again, don't worry too much if you've got a couple of nails that are sticking out. We can just make sure those are filed down to make sure they are not too sharp. Okay, and there we have the finished bird box. Thank you very much. Now you can sand it down a bit, you can paint it whatever colour you'd like. Once you've done that, you can just find somewhere to put it up. Now, in true Blue Peter fashion, if you've ever watched Blue Peter, here's one we hung up earlier. We've already got one that we made, and we've hung it up on our fence post, and hopefully we might get some birds in there.